Alright, for episode 3 I'm breaking script again. So this is my Satoshi cosplay series part 3, and this is hopefully the darkening video. Now on screen is Naho's affected by the darkening in the anime. Now the darkening is kind of like a thick sludge, and as you can see in this clip, you can see the kind of blackish purplish outline, which is the colour I went for. So yeah, this is the video covering how I made all that. Enjoy! Now to start off, we're going to be making the darkening prop that comes from my mouth. Now, as you saw from the anime, it's kind of a liquid design. From the games, it's a gas kind of design. So I tried to incorporate both of them into the final design of my own cosplay. Now I am using some EVA foam like I've done for every other cosplay video I've done on this channel. Yes, it's a reliable kind of material, and you know, it gets the job done, which is what matters. So once I've finished drawing all these out, I will cut them out and make sure it looks all nice and fancy. Now that I've got them all drawn out, I'm going to be using the trusting crafting knife to cut them out. You could of course use some scissors, but you know, I stuck with the crafting knife seeing as it's a little bit simpler. Plus with this scissors you'd have to start cutting in, and this takes on and on and on. It takes more time to get it all cut out, so whatever your preference really is. So yeah, so once I've cut all these out, I'll show you what they all look like afterwards. And here's what the first two bases of the mouth prop look like. Now they're quite long, and they're going to be the base design. Now I'm going to carve some smaller shapes just to kind of stick on later on. Of course, as I said, it's all about the design. It makes it look more 3D and makes it look better than it actually does than just two pieces of foam dripping out of my mouth. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly cut this out with scissors as well, and the video will be back once I've actually got everything sorted. I will be using some glue sticks, lollipop sticks. I always get them confused. I'll be using those as a skeleton to help keep the prop all nice and stable. Because without that, then you know the prop will just flop around and it won't look very good. You know. So yeah, so these are going to be acting as a skeleton. Just placing them and making them look all nice. Now, it's kind of a long story. See, I started using these lollipop sticks a very, very long time ago. It all starts way back in 2000 BC.
12 o'clock midnight.
And that's how I discovered that you can chop down trees and, you know, make these things. Anyway, so these are nearly finished, and I'm just putting the final few in place. And I'll finish it all off screen, so you don't have to sit through me talking through prop making again. And here's what it looks like once it's all stable and stuff. It looks more 3D and it looks all together and stuff. And yeah, the next step would be to add in the extra details, which I will do off screen, because you know, otherwise it'll just be very boring. Plot twist isn't actually plasti dipping that's the next stage, it's heat treatment. Now heat treatment basically makes it so that all the holes in the foam are sealed off, so you know, it makes it all nice and secure so that paint and plasti dip don't sink through. Now for plasti dipping, I'm plasti dipping the prop in a nice well ventilated area because, you know, plasti dipping can be kind of toxic. So always plasti dip outside and make sure you're wearing a mask as well. You know, keep yourself nice and safe. And I will be quickly spray painting the base of the prop black, and I'll be adding some purple details in later. Now, as to how I made the arm prop, I tried to record it, but the recordings didn't go very well. So this is the base design. I believe I did the actual method in my Todoroki video. It's in like the first minute or so. So if you just want to head over to that video, watch the first few seconds, and then you'll know the method pretty well, because I'm not going to add it into this video. Now for the painting. With the base of the prop all nice and spray painted, I'm using some purple acrylic paint. Now some of these designs aren't going to be all over the prop. Some, so there's going to be gaps. The designing is just going to be different for each prop. There's like purple outlays, kind of like what happened, or what we saw early on in the video of Naho. Really bad with words, man, I'm really bad with words. But I shouldn't have decided to make tutorials. Anyway, so I'm just going to continue painting, and I will see you on the next step. Now some of these designs aren't going to be all over the prop. Some, so there's going to be gaps. The designing is just going to be different for each prop. Really bad with words, man, I'm really bad with words. But I shouldn't have decided to make tutorials. Anyway, so I'm just going to continue painting, and I will see you on the next step. To prevent any kind of plasti dip or spray paint going in my mouth, I'm going to be using a piece of cloth, and I will hot glue that piece of cloth to the end of the mouth prop to make sure that my mouth is all nice and safe. I'd recommend you do that as well if you decide to make this prop. And yeah, that does it for this video. Like if you liked the video, subscribe if you'd like to listen to some more poorly commentated cosplay videos, or the meme edits for the Dark cosplay. I'll leave like a link, like the playlist links at the back of the video. And yeah, I don't know, what do I say at the end of videos?